Ahuja on the telecast with us. Okay, Meet Ahuja, you are a NEET aspirant. I don't know. Have you taken the exam already? Have you cleared your exams?
Oh, yes, ma'am. I've given the reading 2026 and scored 142 rank.
Okay, all right. So Meet, again, I'm going to ask you the same question. How do you perceive all these fast-paced developments that have taken place ever since that agreement that both parties, the government and the students' representative, which is the Cockroach Janata Party, have reached just a few days ago?
Ma'am, definitely the results, the consequences of the protest and the result which have, and the steps which are taken by the government are very good and satisfactory, but it was not satisfactory that it should be. And the government never did not promise that it will never happen in the future, like the leak mafia or the anything mafia will permanently shut down. The government had not given a single statement about that. And regarding the task force, there should be more and early decision making by the government too.
What sort of early decision making are you looking at?
Sorry?
What sort of early decision making are you looking at? How early?
Ma'am, regarding that, it took government more than a month to realize that it was their mistake. So instead of getting all this
Yes,
nonsense
okay.
on the
Yeah, I
Monday,
get it. Yes, the government took a really long time. But I'm saying here on, after an agreement has been reached between two parties, which is the students essentially and the government, how do you see things unfolding here on? How do you want things to unfold here on?
like a suitable statement by the officials regarding the future need that will happen in 2027 and 2028. Regarding that, there will be no further leak. There has to be a particular exact statement about the government.
So are you don't think building a task force with luminaries from the IT sector, from education, from ISRO is enough, are strong enough, are qualified enough to be able to take the responsibility of bringing about reform for ensuring that NEET is transparent and foolproof?
I do not agree with that. Regarding, yes, and they are very professional and very experienced person, but they are not 100% successful. They will be not percent because this is such a huge company.
So
Or
you
the
think you actually feel that this initiative of the government is not going to be successful even before they have tried?
it might be successful, but I don't think so. It will be 100% successful that we are assuming in the future, because ma'am, India is a developing country. It has not a proper AI or any particular technology which can be used in the future. That's what I'm saying. Because the government
Do
needs
you
to
know
work
that
more.
India is a country with the largest population in the world? We have been able to successfully use a public digital payment system, which is the UPI, that is at this point of time being emulated by the rest of the world. Do you also understand that if a country as big as India is going to be able to successfully use technology to allow for digital payments to bring about a complete transformation in the entire world, why do you feel that India is lagging behind when it or does not have the potential to achieve what it desires? And again, are you questioning the future of the country, which is, are you questioning you and your colleagues and your friends and peers?
मैम अगर हम यूपीआई पेमेंट की आपने बात करी कि तो मैम ये तो बहुत टाइम से है ना, तो नीट का एग्जैक्ट सिर्फ मैम नीट का पेपर लीक नहीं हुआ है. इन रीसेंट इयर्स मोर देन 98 पेपर्स आर लीक. Why the government hadn't taken the initial steps? We have proper IT sector, we have proper AI. So why not the government was taking it in the earlier days? Why government required only protest that if the protest
Fair
would be
enough.
not
You know,
there,
I've spoken to you guys. I've been speaking to you guys over the past few weeks as well. You have been lamenting the fact that why did the government not do it? Yes, I agree. The government was at a huge fault to not be able to identify this, and even when it was able to identify it, did not take any action whatsoever. It took millions and millions of students to come on the streets to shake the government to be able to now take action. I completely agree with you. But the question I'm asking you is, now that the government has woken up, you all have gathered together, united yourselves and shook the government. Do you think these actions that are being taken by the government are going to be helpful for the future of our country?
It will be very helpful. It will be. I definitely agree that the steps taken by the government are very helpful for the future generation. But ma'am, मैं कहना चाह रहा हूँ कि मैम ये जो भी स्टेप्स लिए these are regarding the past कि जो गलती हो गई उन्हें जो माफी है उन्हें सजा मिलेगी definitely. But what will ensure that the future safety of the students कि future में ऐसा नहीं होगा मैम. But there has to be assurance and there has to be a statement by the government.
But don't you think now you need to give time, since you have trusted in the people that have been appointed? They have the caliber, they're extremely qualified, they are technocrats in it. Should we give them reasonable amount of time, or should we be extremely pessimistic and think, isse kya ho jayega? What's the big deal? The system will remain the way it is. Or should we be optimistic? Should we hope for the best?
And we should hope for the best, but ma'am, trust build करने के लिए it requires a lot of time. So ma'am, the working corruption तो मैम ऐसा नहीं है कि इंडिया की गवर्नमेंट नहीं है, तो हम कैसे इंश्योर कर सकते हैं जो टास्क फोर्स बने उसमें करप्शन नहीं हो? करप्शन की वजह से मैम नीट का पेपर लीक हुआ ना, तो what ensures the government that the task force will not be corrupt? So ma'am,
okay, so you are at this point of time raising questions on Nandan Nilekani. You are raising questions on S. Somnath, who was the ISRO chairperson. Under his under his leadership, we had the very successful Chandrayaan-3 mission. So at this point of time, you are raising questions, you are casting doubts on the credibility of these individuals. Do you know who Nandan Nilekani is? Do you know what he has done in the past? Do you know what his CV is? And what proof do you have? What proof do you have that Nandan Nilekani is a corrupt man? What proof do you have that S. Somnath is a corrupt man?
मैम अगर जैसे कि मैं उन लीडर्स पे अगर क्वेश्चन करूं तो डेफिनेटली दे आर गुड पर्सन, दे हैव डन रियली गुड इन देयर पास्ट, बट आई मीन लीडर्स की वजह से उन टास्क फोर्स के नहीं होते. दे आर वेरी सब कोऑर्डिनेट्स एंड वर्कर्स व्हिच आर आल्सो रिक्वायर्ड फॉर द टास्क फोर्स who deals with the safety of that, ma'am.
Okay, all right.
उनका तो मैं समझ कि मैम जो लीडर है उनका मैं समझ गया.
Fair enough, but do you think there should be, now that the government has woken up, do you think there should be some amount of trust, and if not trust, at least a reasonable amount of time that should be given to these individuals, to these authorities, to pull up their socks, to bring the changes that they've promised you to bring? And if that doesn't happen, there can be, of course, a push made towards uninstalling the government because they've not been able to do what they were tasked to do.
अभी तो हमारे पास हम ट्रस्ट करने वाला कोई ऑप्शन नहीं है क्योंकि गवर्नमेंट ने जो स्टेप्स ले लिए वो ले लिए, बट राइट नाउ वी नीड टू एंड वी हैव टू.
नहीं, ऑप्शन है आपके पास, आप गवर्नमेंट को हटा दीजिए, आप दूसरी गवर्नमेंट को इंस्टॉल कर दीजिए. कि आप इतने श्योर हैं that the next government, if this government is removed and if there is another political party that comes in its place, you will be trustful that there is going to be no corruption that happens, that every task force that they are going to build is going to ensure that there are no paper leaks?
I was completing my statement that only, that we should give the trust right now to the task force for the future and we should give the time. That's what I was completing my statement.
Okay. All right. Thank you, Meet and Ria and Hardik and Shivani for joining me on the telecast and sharing your views. I'll take a short break. Thanks for watching.